This is the first product review and unboxing that I'm doing on my channel. These are, hopefully, the brand is called Logest, L-O-G-E-S-T. I'll put a link in my description. Strength training chains. This should be a 45-pound set. And packaging, I mean, it's chains, it's not porcelain, so good enough. So, should be 2 chains and 2 clamps. 1 clamp, 2 clamp, oh, and also the carabiners. 1 carabiner, 2 carabiners, and then the screws for the clamps. So, yeah, so 2 chains, that's what I was expecting, and these are a set of, trying to make too much noise here, a set of 35-pound chains. So I can see right away, a little bit bigger, you can see that or not. And we'll see if they're the same length. Okay. So it looks like the 45-pound chain has 1 more link, or at least it's just 1 link larger when you measure it up. So, these blue ones, I'm not sure if they're the same brand or not. I don't really remember, but these do chip. You can see they do chip, so they will leave chips on the floor. Having different weights is nice, obviously. And like I said, these 45-pounders came in 2 each, so they should be like 22 pounds each, it should be. And then they count the weight of the clips. These came in 4, the total 25 pounds. But when you're doing something like squats and you're going to be having the chain set up taller, then you can have a little bit lighter chain towards the top, and then your heavier chains at the bottom that would, depend on how you have it set up, all the way rest on the ground before squatting back up. And then you would just have the, so 2 of them together would be about 12 pounds in chains. Some people also use straps, but whatever. So, one time I did get these, and they didn't screw in properly, or they weren't quite proper. It looks like these are perfect. Perfect. Take the other one. If you're looking at my Deadlift Shin pads, I'll put a link to those in the description too. I may do another review of those. Spoiler alert, they're good. They're Sarah Chemk brand. I think they're less than $20, but I do grappling, and so I don't want my shins to get torn up and bleed on the bar, and so yeah, the other one was fine, screwed in perfectly fine. We'll put carabiners, pretty simple machines here, but they look perfectly fine. We're going to put them on the bar. When I'm doing deadlift, I think you can still see me. When I'm doing deadlift, I do put the chains as far out as I can so they do not hit under the plate. When I'm doing squats, I push them in as far as I can so you don't have the weight so far out swinging around. And of course, you can adjust how much chain you want to lift off the ground. It looks like I'm going to be leaving a bit of chain on the ground. You can just adjust length by length for one, like you can do it as a progression, the same as adding plates to the bar. You can add a link. So maybe your best is 300 pounds and 10 links. Maybe next week try 300 pounds and 11 links. So I've done that with good results with clients. Not that you want to be like maxing out constantly, but I don't mean like that, but like just part of the progression. Like maybe that bottom position is harder, obviously. So maybe you don't want to add weight to that bottom position so much, but you want to add more weight to the top position. Carabiner, pretty simple machines, works fine, no complaints here. Okay, so altogether we have about 2,000, 3,000 pounds. Not a big deal. I did like a 5-minute warm up. I was trying to kind of like see how many chains were being lifted. I couldn't really tell. I think a little bit more than half of it. So I would say so far so good. Pretty simple. It's chains, not a lot to complain about. Except like I said with these chips. So just I swept the floor last time I was here, and just bringing them out, these ones with the blue, there are some blue flakes on the ground. So I would recommend the silver. I haven't had any chipping with those, but if you haven't added chains to your program, I highly recommend it. It's a great way to add weight appropriately for the strength curve. So we're strongest at the top part of the lift, and you can add the most weight there. So similar to bands, but different. So again, longest, I'll leave a link in the description. And then these shin pads, you can rig them along the knurling, no problem.